fortunate. And so we have a lot to talk about, just a lot to get to. And if you want... Hi everybody, welcome to the conversation.
Love, health and wellness, transformation, yeah, we got it. Discuss your breakthroughs, national issues.
Local Bahamians, but also those who are listening around the region and the world as well. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have an audience that really, from Europe to the United States, Canada, around the region, and of course, Bahamians right here who are very interested in just wanting to know the answers and ask the questions that get them the answers that they seek. Before we
need a little inspiration, tune into the conversation. Talk about it on the conversation.
This is the time, Shenique, when the country really need to find ways to join together to fight common problems that we have. Collaborative leadership.
You need a little conversation. We can go far with the conversation. Here with Shenique on the conversation, yeah.
Please share the video, share. Tag some people in the live feed, share it in your private Facebook group, share it in your WhatsApp group.
Here with Shenique on the conversation, yeah.
Hi, good day to all of you. Welcome to the conversation. It's a brand new week here on the show. And as you can see, we are on location live here at the Church of God Auditorium on Joe Farrington Road, where the National Student of the Year Award ceremony is still being handed out. And I'll tell you, it's an amazing thing that's happening here this afternoon. Of course, the official ceremony was yesterday. Right here. And what's happening right now today, our students are coming in batches, of course, social distancing, and there's an award. They are receiving their awards, their scholarships, and they're being called onto the stage. In fact, you're about to hear right now what's happening, and I will get out of the way so you can see some of that. But these students have worked hard. They came through COVID of homeschooling, distance learning, and now in the month of July, they are being awarded for their hard work. And the ceremony is happening. What's happening outside? There are cars draped in balloons and ribbons, and parents are just very happy, and everybody is celebrating the achievements of their top achievers, right? You get that? The achievements of their top achievers for 2021, especially after coming through 2020. And so welcome to the conversation. It's wonderful to have you all streaming today. Come in. As you come in, do share the live stream. If you know a student that's here today, whether it's from Eleuthera, whether it's from Abaco, Grand Bahama, Cat Island, in Agua, wherever it is that your high achiever is from, do share this live stream. Tag some people in here. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. And so, yes, you'll be hearing some cheers and loud voices and everything, and etc. So we're gonna get a little bit of that ceremony for you. Then we're going to meet the National Student of the Year 2021. She's an amazing young lady. Her mother is here with her. And this is going to be awesome. And so welcome to the conversation, guys. We are going to just get a little bit of the presentation ceremony and let you see how that goes. And then, of course, we will start our show and start the interviews. Welcome to the show.
Let's get ready to welcome Elisa Bain, all the way from Abaco, Crossing Rocks Primary. She receives a $1,500 scholarship from an anonymous donor. Elisa Bain, all the way from Abaco. Congratulations.
These kids have worked very hard. They have, as you know, many of them, not many of them, all of them last year were conducting distance learning. And, in spite of it all, these kids remain focused. Their parents played a very strategic role in them remaining focused and studying and applying themselves. And this year, 2021, right now, they are being rewarded for that hard work. And we are so happy to be able to bring that to you. If you are just tuning in, this is the conversation live at the Church of God Auditorium for the National Primary School Student of the Year Awards. That awards is a program that is done and headed by Dr. Ricardo Deveaux and his team. We are going to speak with him a little bit later, but the parents are here. You hear the cheers, you hear the wonderful, of course, applause. Parents are here, teachers are here, community members are here, all very happy, and all, of course, masked up, all social distancing, and all masked up to be able to safely have this afternoon's award ceremony. A lot of the kids are, all of them in fact, who are, you see this afternoon, and I'll tell you, it's already a bunch. This started like from 3 o'clock or so. The parking lot was full with decorated cars and all that. And so a lot of the kids, all of them in fact, are receiving scholarships. You just heard the student from Crossing Rocks, Abaco, receiving her scholarship. And so this is really just wonderful, you know, a way of saying, listen, job well done. We are proud of you. Excellent. Dr. Deveaux, I know that before more students come and you have to run back to the stage, if we can quickly speak with you, sir, that'll be wonderful, because we will speak, of course, with the National Student of the Year in just a moment. Her and her mom are sitting right off here to my left. But Dr. Deveaux, first of all, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you, Shenique, and good afternoon to the public out there. It's just indeed an honor and a privilege just to be here today to at this live drive-by ceremony for the Bahamas Primary School.
I like that. It's a drive-by ceremony. No, let me tell you, and the parents are so into it because the cars are decorated. It's beautiful. People are, they're making them still feel good in these circumstances.
Well, I must give commendation to my program team headed by Cici LaFleur and Miss Tankisha Pinder. They came up with this idea for a drive-by ceremony because we wanted to be able to recognize the students, although we were in the pandemic. Although we had the ceremony yesterday, and only the top 25 could have been here. So we wanted to make the other nominees feel just as special. And so this is why we're here with the horns, the cars, everyone, just all excited.
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm really, really excited about is that this year we have 100 nominees, and
that is amazing.
In spite of the times we're in, we were able to raise $162,000 and $500 to give to these students. Every single student in this competition, 100, will receive a minimum of $1,000.
So the 100 students that were nominated and are finalists from around the country will walk out of this auditorium this afternoon and yesterday with a prize, a scholarship, a cash prize, whatever it is.
Yes, a minimum of $1,000 every single child. We have the top 21 receive computers. Every child received a book entitled COVID-19, and it was written by some young people in the US. And so we were able to, and that's an international scholarship and not international sponsorship we received, just because someone went on our Facebook and saw it and made that donation to us, every single nominee. And so we're just proud. Today we are here, and just in a few minutes, I'm going to ask that you interview two of our former nominees who are now board directors.
Okay.
So we have come a long way. These students who were formerly nominees are now on the board of directors.
Yes, and this is really amazing, especially now. I mean, it couldn't have been more timely for an organization like the Primary School Students National Award Ceremony of the Year to be in place, because more than ever, I imagine this is almost like an exhaling moment for these students who have been through so much in the last 18 months. 15
months. Actually, our ceremony is totally different. In the past, we had a date where we took the Family Island students to Government House and they got their medals from the Governor General. We had the New Providence, they went to Government House and got their medals. And then all of a sudden, pandemic came, and now, so we are making this up to the kids, making them feel special. And so we're just thankful that you came here on live to be here with this, and so we're excited about that.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure, because we followed this yesterday. We talked about it. Of course, we highlighted education as well yesterday on the show, about another aspect of what's new in the curriculum. And today we are talking about students who are taking advantage of, who are not having anything as an excuse. Them and their parents are absolutely making it happen. I like that. How old is the primary school students award ceremony?
This is our 25th year.
25 years.
In 1997, 31 students representing all New Providence schools. Now we have 100 students representing 14 islands.
14 islands. 14. Listen, what is the most interesting story you've heard from around the islands this year in particular, that are now nominees this year?
Some of the things were that, because we were in a pandemic type and school was virtual, a lot of students found it difficult, that they didn't have the same type of activities, but students created the opportunities. We had students who then decided that I'm going to go out and I'm going to volunteer in my community. And so we found that a lot of students are doing a lot of stuff.
So they're being creative on their own.
Very creative, and we were so proud of that.
I want to ask you, before we find out more about everything, and of course we meet the other members of your team, I want to find out what is that special thing besides being academically amazing? What made the actual winner stand out? What is it that about that what she did? You mentioned the fact that they go out and they volunteer and they do this
first of all, let me let everyone out there know we have an independent panel that comes in and review all of the portfolios. But this year's winner established a non-profit organization to deal with coding. Now, I was on a program with her, and I don't even know what all the coding, but she was able
to deal with coding. Do you know that is major? And first of all, it's a lucrative. Yes, I'll find out, because let me tell you.
I didn't even know the coding.
No, coding is major. How can she's a primary school student talking about coding?
Yes.
Oh, it's levels.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely changing my time. Definitely.
Listen, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the conversation on this Monday. I am so happy to have you all streaming. I saw Melissa Miller. Let me see some more comments coming up. I can't, as long as I see them coming up, I will of course acknowledge everyone, but it's good to have you all streaming. Today, we are acknowledging our students, particularly the high school students. Hello, Gano Davis. Hello, Karen Barr. Hello. It is so awesome seeing just this happen, and our primary students, because we have heard and I know you have heard of Dr. Deveaux about the fact that so many students fell through the cracks last year, that the Ministry of Education is scrambling to find out how they're gonna try pull them back up through the cracks in the best way. What are your thoughts about that? And has it affected primary school students as well?
Well, yes, they have affected, but I think one of the things that I think this group has proven is that they're resilient. These young people in this program truly went above and beyond to make sure that they were part of the best and brightest, as we say, in this country. And so, although it was difficult, we saw resiliency. I had a nominee in this year's awards program who, at her school, she had some students who were difficult in even learning and having the opportunity. What she was doing was, in the virtual environment, she had 2 tablets actually translating, because she had some students who were foreign and didn't understand English quite well. She was translating for some of those students, yes. So she had her computer in front of her, and then she was translating for other students.
You say a student?
Yes. Yes.
You know what? And that's why it shows we can get as far as we want to get if we drop the excuses and the complaining, eh?
And that young lady, Sky Britt, she's from E.P. Roberts. Yesterday, she was 12th place finalist. And the amazing story for that story, Shenique, is her mother was in the Student of the Year in 2000.
Oh, wow.
Lynette Mackey Britt represented Ridgeland Primary School in 2000. And this year, her daughter was in the Student.
Amazing, isn't that?
Yes.
Just wonderful. So, how important is the role of parents? And not, I mean, at the primary level, yes, but just.
But the problem that we have is that parents at the primary level are very supportive. But I think when they get to the high school level, parents sort of drop off. And so this is I think children need their parents straight through.
Yes.
So I commend outstanding parents because they make it happen.
Yes, absolutely. I know we're getting ready for another student, eh? So
thank you
just,
very
and no, don't go. Oh, you have to be on stage.
Yes.
Look at me, Tama, don't go. Just quickly, explain what's about to happen in the ceremony this evening, this afternoon.
What is happening now is these students, they are coming through a drive-through. So we will present them with their trophies and their awards and their scholarships. And so I'm going to get on stage, and so I can come back, but I just need to have another student that I'm so excited to be able to bring into our stage.
Let's get ready to welcome Alexis Deveaux, all the way from Exuma, St. Andrew's Anglican School. She receives a $1,000 scholarship from Atlantic Medical Insurance Limited, trading as CG Atlantic Medical and Life. All the way from Exuma, we have Alexis Deveaux. Congratulations, Alexis.
So there you have a student from Exuma being presented a $1,000
all the way from Exuma
cash prize. One of the outstanding students. You heard Dr. Deveaux say that there were 100 students this year from 14 islands, all being high achievers, all doing extremely well. And now, today, they're being rewarded for that hard work, for that commitment and dedication. And it's really just good to see that and to share that, to show that, guess what, all is not lost. All is not lost in the Bahamas. All is not lost among our youth. All is not lost in education. There are students and parents who are intent on succeeding and intent on taking advantage of the opportunities that are available to them. And you know, perhaps if today's ceremony can just inspire more students to do that.
Foster, all the way from Grand Bahama, Grace Christian Academy. She receives a $1,500 scholarship from the Prescription Parlor Pharmacy. All the way from Grand Bahama, we have Markayla Foster. Congratulations, Markayla, receiving a $1,500 scholarship.
And you know what's cute, guys? Markayla's family are here. Of course, they're in a drive-by in a car outside, waiting for her to usher her off when she leaves the stage. But they are here screaming near the door and screaming in a good way, of course.
Congratulations again,
celebrating
Markayla.
her success. Markayla is from Grand Bahama. She receives a $1,500 scholarship. And guys, you know what? This helps towards anything, even if it's just uniforms and books and other material for the new school year. And so this is really, really amazing. Just really awesome. If you are just joining us, we are live at the National Primary School Awards ceremony, where the Student of the Year was announced yesterday. The Student of the Year is here. In fact, she's assisting with presenting the awards and the certificates and the trophies and the checks to various winners. We will be speaking with her and her mother, or perhaps both of her parents, shortly. We will be doing that, but just to give you an idea of what's happening here at the Church of God Auditorium. Nikisha, I think I can speak with you now. This is the mother.
Make this your best summer ever with Flirty Girl's Sexy Summer Slim Down. Lose weight and win up to $3,000 in prizes. Sign up today and enjoy weekly challenges, weight loss coaching, and unlimited group workouts, including fat blasting boot camp, yoga, Pilates, cardio boxing, hardcore abs, dance off the pounds, and more. Enroll as a VIP and receive a free 7-day detox, 1 free laser lipo treatment, discounts on bodycon contouring, facials, and Brazilian wax, plus massage and sauna treatments for just $1 per minute, all summer long. That's right, all summer long. Prizes include 1 year of free body contouring, free fitness programs, and so much more. All participants will be invited to take part in our sexy summer photo shoot to show off their results. So come on, what are you waiting for? Registration ends June 10th. Call 677-1689 or WhatsApp 467-9630 for more information.
To shed some extra inches of unwanted belly fat. Did you know that there are alternatives to surgery to get rid of unwanted fat? Let Therapy Natural Health Spa help you reduce fat without surgery. Therapy Natural Health Spa employs a series of methods in a customized plan to suit your fat loss goals. Target those stubborn and challenging areas on the body with our cavitation body shaper that uses heating lasers to break up and melt fat during each session. Did you know that as you drink water and exercise, that your lymphatic system and liver work together to help eliminate fat? Let Therapy Natural Health Spa help you get the results you've been waiting for. Call us for a free consultation and let Therapy Natural Health Spa work out a plan for you. Check us out on Instagram or Facebook. Our numbers are 393-1126 or 806-1132.
Maybe it's for the thrill or the scenery, or maybe you do it for the speed, or maybe it's for the baby. It might just be for the next stop, or even for the beautiful moments. Whatever your reason for driving, we'll be there to keep you going. Atura Auto, servicing your vehicle at a price that keeps your pockets happy. Call us today.
So hi guys, welcome back to the conversation on this Monday. We are live here at the Church of God Auditorium, where the who's who in the primary schools in the Bahamas from 14 family islands, 100 students are being honored yesterday and today. I'm Shenique Miller and welcome back to our live show honoring these wonderful students. If you look here, first of all, this book is huge. This is the book here, but there's the young lady. Where is she? Right here. There's the young lady who is the 2021 Student of the Year.
All the way from Fresh Street Primary School, Andros.
As you can hear,
a $1,000 scholarship from the Carolina Educational Scholarship. All the way from Andros, we have Mariska Humes.
That ceremony is happening now. It's continuing. There's a student from Fresh Creek, Andros, going up to the stage now to receive her awards, her trophy, and of course that $1,000 check. We're going to continue to provide live coverage there. The horn you hear outside, her family. That's right. The cars are draped in balloons and ribbons and looking so beautiful. Just to celebrate these kids and their wonderful achievements. So welcome back to the show. It's good to have you on. Do share the live broadcast, tag several people in here, tag every island that's represented, tag them in here. And so we're going to continue today. And so I am now going to interview, I'm going to bring them on, like pull them together. The family, well, the parents, first of all, she will join us in a minute, but the parents of the 2021 Primary School Student of the Year. I have Nikisha here, and she's joined by her husband, Sean. Sean and Nikisha Smith are here, and their daughter, their wonderful daughter, Chelsea Smith, is the 2021 National Primary School Student of the Year. If you all can just kind of come together. Chelsea, come right in here, my lady. Stand between your parents. First of all, come a little closer. You can all move your mask. We are kind of, okay, awesome. First of all, Chelsea, to you, congratulations. Yeah, speak a little louder. Project a bit more. Come over just a little bit more. Come over just a little bit. Awesome. And so, Chelsea, first of all, I mean, how are you feeling? Congratulations on this wonderful honor. How old are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thanks again. I'm Chelsea Smith, and I'm 12 years old, and basketball is the national of the year. So, yeah, I am into the Victoria, I'm 12, and from middle school, so I'm still representing. And yeah, I'm very excited and nervous and proud of myself for achieving this accomplishment. Yeah, so there's a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions.
How did you manage to stay focused last year, Chelsea? You know, everything that happened last year. How did you manage and tell yourself, you know what, Chelsea, in spite of everything that's going on, I'm at home by myself, distance learning, but I'm going to make this work?
I feel like I just tried to, I feel like I just tried to push myself and to encourage myself to keep on going, even though we were in the current
Guys, the horns that you hear are proud parents. They are just outside, just to our right, well, to my right, and they are celebrating, of course, as I told you all, it's a drive-by. Listen, this is a drive-by ceremony, but in a good way, the best best drive-by ever. And so this is a drive-by ceremony this afternoon where parents are celebrating and they're coming and just making their primary school students feel so good. And so Chelsea is here, her parents are here. They celebrated big time yesterday. Chelsea has now been put to work with this ribbon that she is wearing and this sash she's wearing around her, and that she is helping and celebrating along with every other national winner for the national primary school students. So that's really commendable of you. And so if you can continue telling us how did you sort of get it in your mind last year that you're going to stay focused and ride this out?
Well, it's definitely like I like to keep myself busy. So before the pandemic, I was already doing triathlon one day, swimming the next, and water polo, trying to do chess and debate club and a bunch of other clubs. So I always like to keep myself very busy. So the pandemic sort of just gave me an opportunity to learn more things, to make myself busy with new things, and that's eventually how I got into coding.
Chelsea, who in the name of Jesus gets into who say, oh, I'm not doing enough, maybe I should look at coding? Who does that at 12? The parents, what are you all saying? Like when you all saw her, because coding is, I imagine, like all those funny looking things on a computer. When you all saw it, what Father Sean, what did you think? What did you say, Chelsea? What you doing now?
Yeah, she's naturally driven. She has a game focus. She really knows what she wants to do. So whatever she comes with that she wants to achieve, we pretty much just support her. So it just means that we have to take extra energy bills, because in order to keep up with her, you've got to be energized.
And it helps too, because our oldest son, Akio, he was the one instrumental in introducing her and her younger brother to coding. And she took what he gave them in terms of, you know, one-on-one tutoring, and just explored other options and other tutorials and self-taught themselves with the goal of not only trying to code, yes, but they were already playing games like the Minecraft and the Roblox. But what made coding interesting to them was understanding how they themselves can create items and opportunities within the game.
But Chelsea, you do know that this is like a major industry, eh? With, yes. I mean, of course you have to be brilliant, but it's a major industry that is largely untapped here and obviously lucrative.
Yeah, that's why I started. I started because I wanted to.
Oh, you have a club, a coding club?
Yes.
Go ahead, sis.
Yes, so that's the main reason why I started my nonprofit, Kids Code 242, to help kids and alcohol homeless learn how to code and develop their skills. Like technology and coding is our future. And I know that subject and that entire area of coding isn't really touched a lot here in the Bahamas. So I definitely wanted to make that a greater subject and sort of advertise or talk more about coding.
That is so amazing. And again, you're almost like at the foundation of developing a new industry, a new opportunity for kids like you coming up. I mean, because we talk about all the time, Sean and Nikisha, about kids graduating, well, young people graduating school and what's there to do? What's there to do? Here's Chelsea and her siblings already creating their own thing of what to do. Not to say that's their perhaps career, but it's a good potential, isn't it? Sean, and so your thoughts about the fact that when you heard her name call yesterday, were you surprised? Were you saying, listen, it only could have been because I know what Chelsea does. I know how we stand behind her and we help make this happen for her. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I was actually comforted and too, I was relieved because it was over. We knew exactly what the results were. But I think more importantly, I was happy that it demonstrated to her that hard work always pays off. Being consistent, staying focused, knowing what it is that you want and going after it always pays off. So yeah, I was very happy.
And Nikisha, so many parents nowadays have fallen off. When even Dr. Deveaux said a minute ago that what the challenge is that, okay, fine, in primary school you're there, you're active. When the kids start going into secondary and senior high, parents kind of think, oh, okay, handle yourself, do it on your own. How important is it for parents to stay there, stay present?
Very important. Very. I mean, personally, I've made career decisions to allow myself to be more flexible, to be there for the kids, Chelsea and her brothers, but just developing them and recognizing at an early age their gifts and talents, and then providing them through opportunities and support and investing in what it is that they want to do. That's very important.
What would you both say to parents out there who many times, and I'm not saying that their challenges aren't legitimate, but sometimes you'd be like, come on, step up how you can. Many parents do find excuses or always is this or the next thing. What would you both say, each of you, to parents?
I would say find support opportunities. There's a lot of clubs, there's a lot of groups, there's a lot of church organizations. If you don't have the time yourself, find great programs, whether there's a vacation Bible school or sports programs. There's a lot of free and very affordable clubs and community organizations out there that can help you in supporting your child in whatever their interests are. It could be, music, it could be art, it could be dance, it could be sports, but certainly understanding and recognizing their strengths and then looking for other programs to help to support that. That's important.
Awesome. And Sean, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that what you put into it is what you get. And so the responsibility of child education, it's on the rest of the parents, not with the school. The school is just a support system. And so if the parents were to accept that responsibility and decide to invest the time with the children and prioritize them the way they should, I think that not only did we get better results in education, but I think from an academic standpoint, whatever the child wants to do, he supports support. So I think that's the encouraging way that the parents, especially when you have busy schedules, coming in from work, I can imagine they find themselves tired, but if they understand that they essentially have a child they're responsible for, it's a commitment, it's an investment that requires their attention, they must invest in the child, regardless of how.
I absolutely agree. And Chelsea, I know we have another student coming up right now, but I want to ask you if you can just speak to one student anywhere in our country about maybe you can get back up again or continue on the path you're on and even get stronger academically in other ways. What would you say to that young girl or that young boy?
Well, I would always say to push hard and never give up for sure. Because sometimes it can be more of a mental thing and a physical thing. So you always want to keep on going and never give up. But as a people, one of my favorite things is never find the word success before the word work, unless it's an addiction. So you always want to just push for your goals zero achiever.
Y'all heard that? That's a 12-year-old, yeah. 12, 1 to 12, yes. What's your GPA, by the way?
My GPA is, well, it's 4.9.
I knew it.
Cumulative 3.9.
Yeah, but it's the same difference. I knew it. I did. Chelsea, listen, Chelsea Smith and Nikisha and Sean Smith, I thank you all very much. Chelsea, continue. I mean, just run with this. We want to hear more from you, see more from you, and just continued success. And I know you have to get on stage for this student that's coming now. And so thank you very much. And congratulations once again. Congratulations. Of course, Chelsea was presented her prizes yesterday, her scholarship and all of it. And so I'm sure her parents are quite happy about that. And so we're going to hear from the other student that's coming up right now.
Let's get ready to welcome Alana Murray from Gambia Primary School. She's receiving a $1,500 scholarship from the Sorority Incorporated, the Dr. Kevin M. Beckle Memorial Scholarship. Alana Murray, congratulations. All the way from Gambia Primary.
If you are just tuning in to the conversation this afternoon, we are live at the Church of God Auditorium, where the Primary School Students Association is hosting its 25th annual award ceremony, honoring the who's who in primary schools in the Bahamas. There are 100, get that, 100 nominees, and from 14 islands around the country. And these students are the high achievers. You heard Chelsea. She has a cumulative GPA of 4.0, I think it is, and then a single GPA this semester of 3.98. And just they are so bright. You know, many of them have founded non-government. Well, how did it go? Charities, organizations, whether it's academically based or other volunteer organizations. These are high achieving students. These are students who have decided that they are not going to let circumstances dictate their success.
She's receiving a $1,500 scholarship from Dr. Kristen Cabo from My Percentage. Amari Johnson, congratulations.
There's another student, a young man. It's good to see a young boy, Amari Johnson, also going up to receive his trophy and, of course, his certificate and his scholarship. A student of Hillcrest Academy. You heard the parents of Chelsea Smith talk about the fact that, you know, parents play a huge role in the success of their kids and the success of the students and the students' performance. Chelsea, 1 second, please. The parents play a huge role in the success of their kids and how their kids perform academically. And so parents, you that are watching, get interested again. And I know education is a whole different thing than when you were in school, but get interested. And as you heard Chelsea say, that there are organizations, free and those with perhaps a sort of a stipend type payment attached, but there are organizations that can help you help your kid succeed. I was trying to get Dr. Deveaux's attention. I wanted two of his. Dr. Deveaux, if you can maybe get two of your, I know you wanted us to speak with. Yeah, can we speak with her? Maybe one at a time. We are going to speak with a few members of this wonderful primary school student of the year organization, who works closely with Dr. Ricardo Deveaux. And this is what they came up with this year. Very creative, something that is out of the box, something that they perhaps never imagined they would have to do, but they did it, and it's just as impactful. It's just as effective, because you see the smiles on the kids' faces and their families' faces, eh?
And one of the things that I am truly today excited about is that in 1998, we had Stankisha Forbes representing St. Thomas More Primary School in 1998. Today, she is the Vice President of Communications for the foundation. She's the first former nominee to be able to sit on this board to make the decisions on behalf of primary school students. We have Dr. Chanel Adley, a medical doctor who in 2003 was a semi-finalist representing Naomi Blatch Primary.
Wow,
today
she's a medical doctor today.
Yes, right here.
Please come, Miss Doctor, please come stand up.
So,
Madam MD. Please stand up and first of all, hello to you. What is it? What is it? Come a little closer and just project a bit more. Thank you, thank you, doctor. Dr. Adley, what is it like? Like, what is? First of all, you can explain to us what's going through these kids' mind as they go up on the stage, get their recognition, get their prizes.
Well, I can remember being myself in the program. First of all, I was excited to know that I was picked amongst the other students in my class because everyone else can do well as well. So I was excited for that. Then to know that I placed semi-finalists for the, can't remember how much students it was, but that was amazing. So imagine what's going through their mind right now, the excitement, how proud they are to know that they make their parents proud, they've made their school proud. And at the end of the day, this right here will be a history in the making, so that they can leave steps for others who are behind them. Their little cousins probably looking up towards them. So I can imagine what it is going through them right now. Excitement.
But even you, did you know at that point when you crossed the stage yourself that you would go on to be a doctor? Like the seeds it plants, right?
Yes, from the age of 9.
Mm-hmm.
From the age of 9, I wanted to become a doctor. So when I was in this program, I already was set in me that I'm going to be a doctor. So to know that the day makes 1 year since I've been completed my studies, and I'm now being practicing for 1 year as a doctor at PMH.
A doctor at PMH. Well, child, I tell you, first of all, congratulations. And it's really, really awesome. A young doctor here getting into the system and making her contribution. When you hear the student from Abaco, the student from Exuma, the student from other islands that you know that they've come from this year, what goes through your mind, especially after they've been through such a year like last year?
In spite of it all, doing virtual schooling, they were still able to stand out among other students. So in spite of that right there says a lot. That they put in the extra hard work to be able to be recognized at the top of the top in their primary school.
Now, this is amazing what you all have planned here, a drive-by ceremony and celebrations. Like just how did this all come together? Where did the idea come from?
Well, since last year due to COVID, we had to do it differently. So this is the second year we actually doing where after the service, students come and collect their possession, their awards, and their scholarship. This year we decided to do a motorcade, which is like a drive-by. You can hear the horns.
The horns, yes.
Something going on out there. Like I can't see what's going on out there, but it was something that we said to make it the kids feel more excitement. They're actually still having the service, so that we actually still wear your uniform, do a nice walk up, hear your name, and you can hear us shouting for them.
Yes.
The parents not here right now.
Yeah.
They're out there.
They're outside.
Representing everyone right
now.
No,
and you all, and you know, you're doing a great job with that. You are celebrating them, each one. I mean, screaming for them and all that stuff.
I'm
and
very sore right now.
I know, right? But see, there it is right there. And just really, really amazing. I mean, what are your hopes? Not just for this program, but for students who will see this program, parents who will see this program, of what's possible.
Don't start when they're in grade 6. Start earlier. Don't make this just something that they're doing just for the program at this time. Make it something that make it a lifetime. That even at a young age, they can be able to give back. Even at a young age, they can be able to exceed above, beyond that they could even imagine. The sky is the limit. Matter of fact, no, reach beyond the stars. Reach beyond the stars. So parents, students, like I say, don't start when you're reaching grade 6. It's time for you to start qualifying for Student of the Year. No, start from before that. And anything you can think of that you can do to impact not just your life, but someone else's life, make a difference. Are
you surprised at some of the programs and initiatives some of these students have come up with?
Yes.
I know, right?
Yes, the winner, the coding thing that she did, like, wow, at that young age.
At 12 years old, who thinks about I'm gonna do coding?
Thinking of something like that. So it was amazing. It's amazing. So she stand up with that.
Yes, absolutely. I want to talk to I think there's another lady I'm supposed to speak with.
Pinder, yes.
Okay, well, let's get Miss Pinder here. Miss Pinder, Miss Pinder, I'm sorry to interrupt you. This is going to be quite quick. Miss Pinder actually is the one calling the students' name and the names of the students as they go up to the stage to receive their awards, their certificates, etc. But this is a young, excited bunch. They work closely with Dr. Ricardo Deveaux, and they're very, very just excited too. I see you all celebrating, Miss Pinder. Good afternoon to you, and welcome to the conversation. I see you all. Boy, let me put this down there because she's short. I see you all truly celebrating the achievements of each student, whether they be from here, Nassau, whether they be from Inagua, Eleuthera, Exuma, Abaco, wherever, Grand Bahama. You all take the time to make each student, each nominee and finalist here feel special.
Yes, because something else. They all are winners. Each student in this program is a winner. So we want to cheer them from semi-finalists all the way to ranked finalists. So we decide to just celebrate them all.
Yes. Now, how does this all work out? Of course, I don't know if people are familiar with the Church of God Auditorium. It's a huge auditorium. There's an area where they are driving and they're going to wait their student, their child, and then there's an area where it drops off. When they come in, I've seen them presenting, each kid presenting something to you.
Yes. At the start, each kid is given a picture of themselves that they're going to keep as a token. So they will then drive around. When they come to the entrance here, they'll provide us with that photo so we can then call their name and celebrate them. And then they'll go on the stage to take their official photo because, as you know, all of them could not be here yesterday.
Yes.
So we just want to ensure that they get that photo opportunity with our president and our winner.
Mm-hmm. Now, Ms. Pinder, what's really concerning, while these students have done exceptionally well this semester and even pushed through the whole, the pandemic, etc., there are many students who've used that as an excuse. And some legitimately so, but some as an excuse that, I'll catch up next time. How important it is for them truly to really make up their minds to catch up?
It's extremely important. And then we also have to remember we have to put that in the parents' hand as well, because at the end of the day, the children cannot make the decisions on their own. So they are obviously guided by someone. So we as parents can take charge and take control and be able to guide them where they need to be, and show them the importance of it all. Because at the end of the day, they want to finish strong, start strong, finish strong, because nothing in life comes easy. Despite any circumstance, despite any struggle that you may have, nothing comes easy. And that's how we develop our strength, actually. You don't become strong by getting everything easy in life. So just let's learn the new initiatives that have been placed. Let's be a part of this new normal. I wouldn't even say new normal anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually our normal.
That's the normal, yeah.
So let's get used to it and let's be able to,
and not be afraid of it, because sometimes it can be fair, and sometimes it could just be kind of sort of, let's be real, many times you lazy and you don't want to put in the effort because it looks so daunting. But once you get going and get into it, it's not maybe as daunting as you think. And even if it is, it's building new skills, new strategies for you, giving you new ideas, all of that.
I agree. Just if you look at it, we have students that if I give a student a device, they are able to do so many things with that device. So we just really would have needed them to take on the challenge, embrace the change, in order to be successful.
What is the most interesting story you have heard of one of the 100 students this year?
This year, out of the 100 students, I think would be our winner, who started a coding program. And I think with this initiative and how we had to become more involved in the technological world, one would not think not even that she did it, but her being a female, we also would have thought that maybe males would go towards that. But to see a female actually doing it, I think that was one of the most interesting stories that I've heard.
Absolutely, really, really amazing. And finally, because I know you may have some other students coming up very, very soon, just a parting word to whether it's a student or parents out there about how important it is for them to really, really get involved, take education seriously, because truly there is no future without it. I mean, whether it is technical education or academic, but the point is, the fact is, get going with something.
Yes, because at the end of the day, we have to realize that education takes you around the world, no matter what it is. We're not saying that everything has to be academic, but do something, push yourself to do something to make a change. And like we said, nothing comes easy. Find your love and work at it.
I thank you very much. What is your first name?
Stankisha.
Stankisha Pinder, are you an educator as well?
Yes, I am.
I you know that you just give that off. My God, what school?
I'm actually I've been the principal position at Genosco Center for Academic Excellence.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you
very
start
much.
officially in the fall?
Yes.
Ah, that is amazing. Congratulations to you, high
Thank you.
achiever.
Thank you so much.
And for being outstanding, obviously, among your peers.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's do it, guys. Listen, let's aim for the stratosphere, and if we fall short, be still up in the heavens. You know what I mean? That's just where we want us to go, right? Exactly. Is that a primary, middle school, all encompassing? What?
We actually start at grade 6. It started off as a school that was focused on those children who are having difficulty in school, where the teacher might say, this child is a little hard to deal with. They started off coming there, and then sometimes once we reach them to a level or help them propel to a level, then they move. But this year during COVID, because of the small environment of the school, we were able to mix the students this year. And so we had from high achievers to average, even to below average students, because even sometimes some high achievers get lost in the system when you have the focus on those who are average
to bring them up. You're right.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
we don't want the high achievers to go down, and we just want to make sure everyone is taught on their level.
This is amazing. Listen, I thank you so much, and once again, congratulations on your achievement.
Thank you.
And your new role coming up in the fall. Really, really thank you all for speaking with us, entertaining us, and also, just creating this wonderful opportunity for these students to feel so special this year.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And listen, guys, I thank you all so much. Do share the live stream, do tag one of the nominees and their parents, their families, their schools, their teachers in this live feed. Do share the live feed. Share, share, share. Don't be selfish. Share the live feed. It was wonderful having you all here. We have another amazing program coming up for you on Wednesday. You all have been hearing about the Independence celebration that happens next weekend, the 48th anniversary of independence of the Bahamas. And you've also heard about the little row that's going on. Here's this row that the organizers have decided, and I'm going to try and get Mark Humes. The organizers have decided that they're going to make it a gospel-only event. Well, the secular artists are saying, "Scourge, wait, hold on, what and why?" And so we're going to be talking about that. We're going to discuss it. We're going to see, okay, the fact that we came out of COVID last year and now we're here, thank God, is it reasonable, or every Bahamian should be included? We can talk about that on Wednesday. But listen, as Dr. Ricardo Deveaux, if you can just come and say perhaps bye, what can we look forward to next year, or just what's the plan moving forward for the association moving forward?
Well, first of all, Shenique, I just want to thank you and your audience for being here today. Man, you made us feel so special to be on site as our students came here today. And just, first of all, we are grateful to the Church of God staff here who have been so accommodating to us. And so I want to give shout outs to Minister Stanford Bull, who was here helping us and keeping us on point. I'd like to thank the team of the Student of the Year who made it happen, because today was an idea birthed by persons who had been through this program, so they knew what it meant.
Yeah. And that was so good. I'll tell you, it was so good speaking with them, because they give you an idea, number one, of how the kids are feeling and how special these wonderful nuggets are that last a lifetime.
And one of the interesting things that I've always been excited about this program, for 25 years, we had doctors, we have lawyers, we have journalists who have been through our program, and over 3,000 of the best and brightest students. And we just want to thank you again for highlighting primary school students today. And so I want to tell you, all is not lost in the Bahamas.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. And this right here, this is a testimony of that. This shows that, listen, if you put in the hard work, and you don't get nothing without the hard work. Let's just say that for sure. But it's nothing, that word work is nothing to be afraid of. And if you put it in, you will be better than most. Look at it. Look at these 100. And look at, of course, the overall winner. You will be better than most if you just put in the effort, if you just put in the work. And Dr. Deveaux, I want to congratulate you and your team. Thank you very, very much. And of course, again, congratulations on 25 years and making this year so amazing.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can't say thank you enough for what you have done here today. You truly impacted us.
And I thank you all for accommodating us here on the conversation. Thank you very, very much. Everyone, have a wonderful afternoon. Once again, if you haven't done so already, do share the live stream. And thank you all very much for streaming. I know you have many comments in the comment section. I could not see your comments today, just one or two. But that's fine. I'm happy. Just share it with everybody. Share it with every island that's here, and have students represented, and of course with the parents and teachers and the students themselves. Everybody have a great afternoon. We will see you all on the next live, and of course.
Here with Shenique on the conversation.